Hi, my name is Amar. In this video, I will talk about get connect and state mixin. Here what I will do, I will retrieve the data from API by using get connect and will display that data in my Flutter project. Which API I will use? I will use this API. Okay. Here you can see in the results I have specified 10. That's why it will give us the details of 10 random users. And the details of these users I will display in my Flutter project. The link you can find in the description of my video. Okay. Now here what I have done, I have created a project named as Get Connect with State Mixin by using Get CLI tool. How to create the project with the help of Get CLI tool that I have already discussed. Okay. Now here once the project structure has been created, then in the main.dart file I have made two changes. First, I have used a theme, that is the dark theme, by using theme equals to theme data.dark, and after that debug show checked mode banner false. These two changes I have made in the main.dart file. Okay, and based on the response of this URL I have created a model and a provider. Okay, and to create the model and provider I have run this command. If you remember, this command I have discussed in my previous video also. Get generate model on home from this. Okay, now once you run this command, it will create the provider and the model. Okay, the name of the model I have given as user. So the user model file has been created. As you can see, this user model provider has the user model has been created, and in the providers the user provider has been created. Okay, now in the user provider what I have done, you can see this user provider is extending get connect. Now here in this particular class I have created a method named as get user, and the return type of this get user is future list of dynamic. Okay, in this method I have written await get, from where we are getting this get we are getting from this get connect. Okay, now in this get we are specifying the URL from where we want to retrieve the data. Okay, now if the response, this means from this URL, if we are getting a valid response, if there is no error, then what will happen? As you can see here I have written inside the if else, if the response.status has error, then this function will return future.error, after that response.status text. But if the response is okay, then it will return response.body results. Why this results has been written? Because you can see the data has been stored inside results. That's why here I have written response.body of results. Okay, this code I have written inside the user provider to retrieve the data from the API, right? Now in the routes folder you can see there is a app pages.dart. In this app pages.dart you can see in the page the home view has been called, and in the binding the home binding has been called. Now if I expand this binding, then you can see the home binding file is there. In the home binding you can see I have initialized the home controller. Okay, now if I expand this controller, then you can see inside the controller there is a home controller. Okay, inside this home controller you can see it is extending getX controller, and with state mixin. This state mixin is provided by the getX library. This state mixin provides a lot of predefined methods and properties. Now here you can see here I have written with state mixin, and after that here I have specified list of dynamic. Why list of dynamic? Because in the user provider this get user method is returning list of dynamic. That's why here I have specified list of dynamic, right? Now in the on unit method I have written user provider, that is I have created the object of the user provider. As you can see this is the user provider class, and after that I am calling the get user method. Now then after that here I have written, or I have called the change method. If the response is okay, then this change method will be called, and this change method is provided by this state mixin. This change method we are passing two parameters. First one is the response data, and if the response is okay, then there is a named parameter status. In this named parameter status I am passing rxstatus.success. But if we are not getting the data from the server, this means if there is an error, then in the on error you can see again the change method is called. This time data is null, and in the named status parameter we are passing rx status dot error, and what error we are getting, that error we are passing by using err dot toString, that is this one, err dot toString. Okay. Now this change method, as I told you, is provided by state mixin. Okay. So here you can see, let me go to app pages. So this, whenever this binding will be called, this controller will be initialized, and whenever this binding will be called, this controller will be initialized, and whenever this controller will be initialized, at that time this get user will be called, and this get user will call this change method which is provided by the getx. This change method is provided by state mixin, right? Now let me move to the view part. If I expand this view, then you can see home view is there. In the home view, you can see it is extending get view. This get view already I have discussed in my previous videos. Now this get view is of type home control. It is taking a type of home controller. Then in the build there is a scaffold. In the app bar I have written user list. In the body we are writing controller.obx. As I told you, whenever we are extending get view, then this get view will give the instance of this home controller, and the name of the instance will be controller. Okay. Now here controller.obx, from where we are getting this obx is provided by this state mixin. Okay. Now this home controller is extending the getx controller with state mixin. So by using the instance of this home controller, we can call the properties or the methods of state mixin, right? And here in the home view, this controller.obx, this obx is provided by state mixin, and by using the instance of this controller we can call this obx. Let me show you here. If I go to home controller, then if I go to the state mixin, now if I scroll it downwards, then you can see the change method is there, and if I scroll it downwards, then you will see that the obx widget is there. So we are calling controller.obx. Okay. Now let me go to home view. Now here you can see controller.obx. After that, here I have passed data. Now what will be stored in this data? In this data, the response which we are getting from the API, that will be stored. This means the response which we are passing from here, from this change method, this response which we are passing, that response we will get here. Means all the data which we are getting from the server, that will be stored in this data. Okay. After that, here we are using list view dot builder. In the padding I have used age instance dot all 8, item count data dot length. Okay. In the item builder I have used a card widget. In the card widget there is a column widget. As a children of the column widget I have used list tile. Now in the leading I have used a circle avatar. Okay. And in the background image I have written network image data of index picture of large. Now you can see here in the API, if I go to picture, then you can see this picture, and in the picture we have different parameters: large, medium, thumbnail. Okay. So here I have written data of index picture of large, right? After that, in the list tile as a title I have used data index name of title. Similarly, if I go here, then you can see in the name I have title, fast, last. So here I have written in the title I have written text data index name of title plus data index name of first, data index name of last. This means I have concatenated the values. I have concatenated the title, first name and last name. Now in the subtitle I have used text data of index email. Okay, this email I am displaying, right? In the trailing I have used text widget, and in the text widget I have written data index DOB of age, because you can see here, if I find it DOB, then you can see inside DOB I have the age. So here I have written DOB of age. Okay. And after that, if there is the error, then you will see center of child. After that, text of error, whatever error we are getting, that will be displayed in the text widget. Now while the data is being retrieved at that time a circular progress indicator will be displayed by default. Why? Because for that the code has been written inside the state mixin. Let me show you. If I go to the state mixin, then if I move here, then you will see by default while the data is being loaded, circular progress indicator bar will be displayed. You can see on loading, status dot is loading. If the data is being loaded, by default in the center circular progress indicator widget will be displayed. Okay, and this is the ultimate response. If you run the project, then you will get the response like this. Okay, I hope you have liked my video. If you have liked my video, please subscribe to my channel. Thank you so much for watching. Okay, and you can see this is the entire code. The mainly you need to focus on user provider. Let me show you. This is the code for the user provider. This you need to check, and you need to check the code for home controller. This is the code for the home controller. And you need to check the code for home view, because rest of the files will be generated while we have created the project. This is the code for home view. Here just there is a UI, and in that UI the data has been displayed. That's it. Thank you so much for watching.